got to talk about Marriott International. They topped estimates in its latest quarter as the company notes leisure demand remained robust and group demand. That demand more than fully recovered here. Just kind of diving into some of these numbers, though, and as they're talking about where the demand is coming from, there is that mix of this leisure category, basically, that has basically been invented and started because of the virtual employee growth that we've seen over the past 18 months. And as some of those return to office plans get more communicated over the course of 2023, some of those already really kicking off, it'll be interesting to see where that leisure demand holds up and the number of people that are just able to still work from anywhere or have the kind of that increased hybrid capacity.
I just continue to be amazed by the results out of the lodging sector. Hilton last week, these Marriott numbers, system-wide constant dollar revenue per available room, key metric for them, up 28.8% in the most recent quarter. That's a huge number. Immediately, I'm thinking Airbnb after the close might put up something pretty good as well. And this is all coming even as these companies push through much higher prices. Mm-hmm. Where are they getting the money from, Julie? Where's this money coming from? You wrote about spending today.
Well, it's coming from other stuff that people are not buying, right? They're not buying stuff. Mm-hmm. That's basically what we're seeing. We're seeing this big shift from people. Yes, they're still buying necessities, right? But people are not buying furniture.
Electronics,
maybe apparel in the same, and the apparel they are buying is cheaper, as we know, because of all the promotioning going on. So I think that's what's going on. I mean, listen, the company talking about that business travelers paid rates that were 3% higher than in 2019, and they're seeing more corporate negotiations higher for the coming year as well. So there's the business side. I mean, I don't know about you guys. I definitely have had sticker shock looking at hotel rates. So Airbnb, like for me, sometimes is comparable or better, particularly because I'm traveling with my family, right? So if you want more room, that's frequently going to be a better deal.
And there's a new type of customer that Airbnb could go after with regard to that. If you have a number of the corporate travel clients that are now looking at some of these hotel rates that are elevated, they're astronomical. Looking at some of the hotel rates in Austin, none of them fall within the company policy. So I don't even know if it's going to get approved. But at the end of the day, for Airbnb, they're saying, hey, why don't you just rent out a whole house? Just send everybody on your team to that one location. And I've seen some companies use that as an alternative as well.
Yeah, no, just
I hope you get approval, Brad.
Yeah, I hope so. go for it, Brad. No, but these are very strong numbers, and look, we heard the same thing the other day from Peter Kern over Expedia. He said year to date things have been strong. The way I read that is he gave some upside guidance to Yahoo Finance for the current quarter. They already told folks on their earnings call that January was off to a strong start. It looks like that momentum continuing into February. This whole space is hot.